Welcome, O Ramadan. Welcome, O Ramadan. Welcome, O Ramadan. You are honored.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Brothers and sisters, welcome to Ramadan Bites, a very short series of reflections around this amazing, powerful, deep, profound month that we travel through together. I hope you'll join me and some of the other contributors as we complete the month of grace, reflection and spiritual growth, the month of Ramadan. One of the first things Allah did with Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, the father of our kind, of every human being that's ever walked the planet, black or white or Muslim or Christian or atheist or Jew or Buddhist or whatever other categories and boxes we can place ourselves in. Every human being, we share a common ancestor. And Adam, the first thing Allah does with him before the angels is وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ, and to Adam he imparted the knowledge of names. Which names? كُلَّهَا, all of them, the names of all things. And in the name of a thing are its properties. So he taught Adam the names of things, and he taught Adam the qualities and attributes of things. ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلَى الْمَلَائِكَةِ, and then he presented these to the angels in way of a challenge. فَقَالَ أَنْبِئُونِ بِأَسْمَاءِ هَؤُلَاءِ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. Tell me you the names of these things if you are truthful. The angels had, they'd questioned, why create man? أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. Will you place upon the earth one that will cause corruption throughout it and cause blood to spill, whilst we glorify your name? نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ, we glorify your praises, وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ, and declare your transcendent glory. قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ, and Allah replied, I know what you know not. So in the first instance, God imparts ilm to man, and Adam is able to name things. And then Allah Azza wa Jal says, all of you now, you see that? قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ, and to the angels we then said, bow before Adam. And they bowed, all of them, except of course illa Iblis. Now what relevance has Adam and being taught names got to do with us? Well, have you ever wondered how it is that we've only been on this planet as a species for a few thousand years? Man, there are hedgehogs have been on this planet longer than we have. Reptiles have been upon this planet longer than we have. Lizards and snakes have been on this planet longer than we have as species. Our kind, Banu Adam, or Al-Hayawan al-Natiq, or Homo sapien, has only been on this planet for some thousands of years. Whether that's 100,000 or 500,000 or a million, but it's a drop in the ocean compared to all of the other life forms that share this planet with us. And yet in that tiny space of time, we've come to become masters of this earth. We dominate this. How and why is that? Physically we're puny. We're 5 foot something or 6 foot something. Cats can run faster than us. Birds can fly and we can't fly. Monkeys and squirrels can climb trees like we can't. So we're physically disadvantaged in every way. And yet, عَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا, to Adam, to the first of our kind, he imparted the names of things, and within the names of things is kept the secret of the properties of things. And so the offspring of Adam, although physically unable to run as fast as a cat, has been able to create transportation to be able to go faster than anything else. We're born without wings, and we can reach the clouds of the heavens, higher, soar higher in the skies than any other creature. Because we've been able to look at everything around us and ask ourselves how. How does this work? What are its properties? And how can we manipulate that? How can we extract from that a means to be able to adapt? And so we become masters of this earth. And Allah said, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. Upon the earth, I will place my khalifa. Man is the khalifa of the earth. Well, even if he's a non-Muslim, there is a khilafa mutlaqa, and then there's a khilafa mukhassasa or muqayyada. There's a general form of vicegerency, of standing in the place of God on earth. And then there's a specific form. In the general sense, every human being takes part in that, because the human being, weak and small and puny and physically limited as he is, through the secret of being taught names and properties, and therefore we question and we're inquisitive and we seek out. We have always been able to extract the secrets of properties and then adapt those, and therefore we dominate the global sphere. We've built bridges linking continent to continent. We've dug tunnels underneath the oceans. We've created skyscrapers as tall as mountains, and we've dug straight into the depths of mountains. We've been able to do all of يَنْحِتُونَ مِنَ الْجِبَالِ بُيُوتًا. And this isn't just from this age. Allah tells us about the people of Ad and Thamud. Did you not see how they created their homes within mountains, in the rock face of mountains? And in fact, Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in the Quran about people who came before us and they built greater than what we have been able to build. And actually, you know what? This is true even in the 21st century. Allah revealed this to the Prophet of Allah in 7th century Arabia. But it's relevant even today. He says, وَعَمَرُوهَا أَكْثَرْ مِمَّا عَمَرُوهَا. And they built upon the earth greater than what you have been able to build upon the earth. And that's true even today. Because even today we can't get our heads around how they built those pyramids. We have tractors and we have cranes and we have hydraulic pumps and we have these enormous pieces of machinery. So we can build skyscrapers, but we can't get our heads around how they could have built the Great Wall of China, how they could have built the pyramids of Giza, or in South America, and these enormous things. And Allah tells us this in the Quran, that they came before. And it's not just 21st century man who's, you know, modern, technological, man throughout his history, because man, we are the children of Adam, who was taught the secret of names. And so every one of us did this. Okay, so that's one half of the equation, pre-programmed to examine, to study, to be inquisitive, to inquire, to question, and then to extract learning. And that's the Aql. So what is the other part that we wait for? قُلْ نَهْبِطُوا مِنْهَا جَمِيعًا. And to Adam and Eve and also Iblis, we said, get you down from the Garden of Eden altogether. فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُمْ مِنِّي هُدًى. Until when there shall come to you from me guidance. فَمَنْ تَبِعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Any that follows my guidance shall have no fear, nor will they grieve. And in Surah Taha, Allah Azza wa Jalla says, فَمَنِ اتَّبَعَ هُدَايَ فَلَا يَضِلُّ وَلَا يَشْقَى. And he that follows the guidance will neither go astray nor be wretched. And our first instruction when we're sent down from Jannah, or, you know, the Garden of Eden, is wait for revelation. When it comes to you, follow it. And that is the meeting of the intellect and the attribute of seeking to understand, which the human being is pre-programmed with. The meeting of that and with divine revelation. And the two of these come together, and we have Nurun ala Nur. As Fakhruddin al-Razi says, Wahyun ala Aql. Nurun ala nur, light upon light. Yahdillahu li nurihi man yasha, and God guides to his light whom he wills. Our great scholars of the past, amongst them Ar-Razi and others, said what Allah means by that is wahyun ala aql, revelation upon intellect. It is the meeting point of revelation and reason. And this is Shahr Ramadan, alladhi unzila fihi al-Qur'an. The month of Ramadan is the final occasion when the world received divine communication. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawm